first thing that we're going to do for a Seike is a prepare action. We're going to draw 3 fate cards, hoping that maybe we can start getting some ones with shields on them. Of course, the scary part is we are running our timer out real quick. And we got a whopping 1 with a shield and none with any search icons, because the other thing we could do, so not that helpful. We'll use this action to simply do a movement of 2. We're going to move ourselves over here, hoping that maybe at some point we could do a search of 5. Not going to be easy though. Let's see which enemies we're going to activate. Oh, it's an event. The active player spawns 3 brigand enemies. Spawned enemies activate immediately. You know what this means, you guys? We are in the last section of our fate cards. Okay, and we have a Homunculus. He'll go spawn here. He'll move down this way, and then squiggly line. Squiggly line is this way. He'll move down to here. We'll have a Flamecaster spawn here, and she's going to move up through the arrows and squiggly line up once more. Our third and final brigand that will spawn is another Homunculus. Going to spawn here and go arrow and mace, which will go back. So actually we're just going to have 2 Homunculuses in that one room. Let's go back to Arani's turn. In case you guys can't tell, I'm at a loss. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without killing my timer. But I need more shields to reduce his health. And none of my action cards will give me shields. So I think I gotta keep doing prepare actions. I'm gonna do this prepare action, lets me draw 2 cards, and then I'll have to discard 1. Okay, let's take a look at these 2. Oh yes, another shield. And I want to be able to give, oh yes, okay, good. So here are the 4 fate cards that we have. We have to discard down because we can only hold a maximum of 3, which is a big bummer. We're gonna discard this one, which I don't really want to do, but then what we're gonna do is we're going to use this card to give another player up to 2 fate cards from her hand. And we're giving both of these because that's going to add another shield and another magic for a Seike. We're going to try and have a Seike do a magic attack using the Bow of Bane, which adds +2 attack, and then we've got to use a ton of magic and have a ton of shield to reduce the shield of Karnas the Betrayer. But I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I think I'm just going to use this card to do a movement action of 1, and we're just stalling here. We're going to move ourselves right over here. Let's see who we activate. Oh, undead again? Not a problem. Looks like we only have 2 that are going to move, and they're both the archers. It's going to move here and then here. And then our archer in the far right corner is just going to move up. Now, last time I forgot to say that Karnas technically activates, but no one's in his room. He doesn't move, he just straight attacks, so nothing happens. We're going to flip this one and this one, for 4 movement. So each of those giving us 2 movement. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're literally 1 away from the from Karnas, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Let's draw and see who activates. Ooh, undead. That's easy. It's only 2 enemies. I think we all know these archers pretty well. So this guy is going to go arrow and then squiggly line, which bring him back, so he's just going to chill there. And this archer is simply going to move back into this room. Well, I think I'm just going to do 2 move actions. I'm just moving around. I don't want to draw any cards. There's literally 2 of these left, so I think I'm done. I'll do a little dance and move around. 1, 2. Yeah, and then we would activate brigands, which would move people around. And there's just no way. At 1 card left, brigands would activate again. I was close. Let me show you. What I was hoping to do is use this magic attack. This magic attack would allow me to attack adjacently. So then I could use this Bow of Bane, which would give me a +2 for damage. So that would give me 4. Plus this card is a 5, plus this one is a 6. And then I'd have these 2 shield cards to reduce his health down from a 14 to a 10. But I'd still need 6 more points of damage, and that's not going to happen with 1 card. So I think I'm going to call it good game, but not there. Well, there you have it. That is Shadowscape with the expansion cards, or the Kickstarter cards, if you want to call it. What I would say about this game, so who is this for? This is for somebody that does really enjoy dungeon delving, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be moving around a dungeon. It feels like it. The cards look like it. The enemies are, you feel like you're in a dungeon. The game isn't exactly difficult to understand, but I will say I have yet to win. Every time I've found that I get to this Lord dungeon and I just run out of time. I need more fate cards, but every time I draw those fate cards, I'm just killing my timer. Competitive versus cooperative. I've played one time competitive, all the other times cooperative. I way prefer the cooperative. The competitive just gets really long because there's no timer, and so you just keep digging through those fate cards over and over again, and and then at the end it's just you count up a ton of different points, and you could just keep going and leave that Lord of the Dungeon Master alone, and you could just keep trying to get more points. Anyways, I don't find the competitive that fun. The co-op is mostly fun. I like the whisper card effects. I really like the action cards with the two sides. I think that's really cool. I wish that there were more of these whisper cards that would be different. I mean, they're all kind of the same thing, except for a couple of the level 2 ones are cool. But there's only a couple of them. I want a bunch more level 2s that would be different than all the others. Otherwise, it's just search in this layer, bring this trophy to this spot. It's pretty basic. I want more. I want more of defeat 2 enemies in one action or something like that. Something that, well, that would be really hard. But something that would spice it up, because I've played this now 5 times and I'm already getting a little tired of it. And that's not what I want to have in a game, especially there's so much randomness in this game. When you add in those different cards, you'd think, yeah, great. I mean, you have more randomness and more variability. But, the enemies, there's only 3 types of the 3 kinds. So it's almost a little samey, even though there's variety. But yeah, that's Shadowscape. I hope you guys liked it. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.